Hello friends, welcome to Tebel's World Recipes. Today, we are traveling to South Korea to make one of the most famous and flavorful dishes in Korean cuisine, bulgogi. Bulgogi means fire meat, and it dates back over 1,000 years to the Goguryeo era when marinated beef was cooked over open flames. Over time, it evolved into the thinly sliced, sweet and savory grilled beef we know today. It became a royal favorite during the Joseon Dynasty and is now a staple of Korean barbecue restaurants around the world. What makes bulgogi so special and it's the incredible marinade based of soy sauce, garlic, sesame oil, and a touch of sweetness, often from Asian pear or kiwi, that tenderizes the beef naturally. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the authentic Korean bulgogi at home with simple ingredients, easy techniques so you can bring these amazing flavors right into your kitchen. We're also going to prepare a Korean cucumber salad, and I know you're going to love it, so let's get cooking. The ingredients we're going to need for our bulgogi: 1.7 pounds of shaved beef, a quarter cup of olive oil, a quarter cup of sesame oil, quarter cup of sugar, quarter cup of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper, 2 green onions, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, 1 Asian pear, half a white onion, 4 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of ginger, and 1 cup of water. For our add-ons, 2 cups of rice, 1 cucumber, 1 cup of shredded carrots, 1 green onion, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, 1.5 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of goguryeo, and kimchi that is optional. We're going to start by preparing our marinade. We're going to take our olive oil, our sesame oil, our soy sauce, our sugar, and our ground black pepper. Put everything in a bowl, and we're going to start mixing it. In the blender, we're going to add our onion, our ginger, and our Asian pear. Asian pear is not that easy to find, so if you don't find it, you can substitute for kiwi. It tenderizes the meat as well. Then we're going to add our water just to help integrate everything, and we're going to blend for a few seconds. Once it's all blended, we're going to add it to our previous mixture, and we're going to integrate everything. If you want, you can put everything in the blender. It makes no difference. Now in another bowl, I have all my shaved ribeye. If you don't find shaved ribeye, you can ask your butcher to do it, or you can cut it thinly. We're going to add our marinade, our green onions, pre-chopped, and our sesame seeds. And now we're going to incorporate everything. We want to make sure that all the meat is covered in this beautiful marinade. All our meat is in the fridge with the marinade. We're going to prepare our cucumber salad. I'm going to cut the edges of my cucumber and chop it finely. Then I'm going to add all my cucumber to a bowl. we're gonna add our shredded carrots, our sesame seeds, our rice wine vinegar, our sesame oil, and our goguryeo. Goguryeo is a Korean pepper. I got it finely ground, but sometimes it's a little bit coarse. Now we're going to start incorporating everything. To finalize, I'm going to add a little bit of salt, combine everything, and we're going to let this rest at least for an hour so it gets a quick pickle. If you leave it longer, it's even better. Now, after leaving our meat overnight, I'm going to use my rice cooker to prepare some rice. If you don't have a rice cooker, you can use a pot and use the 10-5-5 method. We have our Korean cucumber salad ready, our rice is cooking, and before we cook our marinated meat that's been resting in the fridge, it's a perfect time for you to click on subscribe to our channel. If you don't want to miss any videos, click on the bell to get notifications. Leave us your comments and request any special recipe you would like to see that we cook. And don't forget, at the end of this video, give us a like. Also, don't forget to visit our store in Amazon, where you're going to find pots, pans, cooking books, specialty ingredients, etc. Or Tibo's World Recipe Store through our YouTube channel, where you're going to be finding t-shirts, coffee mugs, stickers, etc. We appreciate all your support. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And now, let's get back to the kitchen. Now it's time to cook our bulgogi. After marinating our meat, we're going to turn a pan into medium-high heat, and we're going to start cooking our meat. A lot of people remove the marinade. I just like to keep it in to give it more flavor. We're going to keep on cooking our meat until it turns golden brown. So you can see the marinade is evaporating, and this is what we want to see. Now we're going to do the taste, and it needs a little bit of seasoning. So instead of adding salt, I'm just going to add a little bit of tamari or soy sauce. Just a splash. Integrate everything. And this meat is ready. To plate, I'm going to take a little bit of our rice, put it in a bowl at the bottom. Then we're going to add this beautiful bulgogi on top of the rice. We're going to add our cucumber salad to the side. And this is optional. I know a lot of people don't like kimchi, but I love it. We're going to put some kimchi on the other side. And my mouth is watering right now. Our Korean bulgogi with our cucumber salad and our kimchi is ready. And it smells fantastic, so let's try it. A bit of bulgogi in the rice. Very good flavor, not so salty, and using that Asian pear that tenderizes the meat, super good. Let's try our cucumber salad. The perfect amount of spice, and the same with our kimchi. Wow. The whole combo is excellent. Very simple recipe, very traditional in Korea. And even though we used the shaved ribeye a little bit too thin, you can use thicker pieces of meat, but not so thick. Hope you give this recipe a try, and we'll see you next time.